Howdy. We're here today, boys and girls, to finally put to the test what is the best seltzer. Join me on this amazing adventure as we go drink through all the top brands and I definitively tell you what the best seltzer is. But first, a word from our sponsor. Woo! Now, was it just me or was that pretty spicy? So, first of all, you're probably wondering why I kind of look like Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. You know, I got the sick little
mustache
going, and got the white shirt with the little bolo tie, and I felt like a little cowboy, going to new frontiers. So I put on the hat. That doesn't fit me. It's my girlfriend's hat. I went to Ralph's and I got all these different things. These two, I was like, when I was kind of bit off a little more than I chewed. I thought I could just find individuals or like 4-packs of these, but I had to kind of go out and buy this and this pack and this pack, and I'm like, $60 worth of seltzer later, I'm like, oh God. Now, what am I trying to attempt with this video? One, seltzer's the new hot thing, man. Everyone's jumping on board. Bud Light, Natty Light. I just kind of wanted to sit here and do the work for you guys. So now you can go and you can definitely get what your flavor is. I devised a amazing, foolproof, scientific method to declare the winner. And so it comes from 3 categories: taste, value, and overall, just packaging and stuff, There's a lot of white here, so, a little boring if you ask me, but, like flavor-wise, as well with the packaging, flavor and packaging. And I'm not talking about flavor of the actual seltzer, I'm talking about like the flavors that come with, This Natty Ice, really caught my eye. It's mango and peach. Beach mode, baby. We're on a beach, baby. So I tried to get all the same flavor, but it just didn't work out. So it's gonna be fine. Don't worry. So for me, dead last, I already think is gonna be White Claw. Now that's just me. I really dislike White Claw. I'll take that off for a little bit. I really dislike White Claw. I just don't like it. I feel like it tastes artificial and fake. My dark horse, Natural Light Natty Ice Baby Seltzer. So let's just kind of go through the research that I did. So we'll start with most expensive to least expensive. We'll go through the prices, then we'll go through how much alcohol they have, and then we'll go through nutritional information, calories, carbs, sugar. And then that'll give us kind of a winner in that category. So starting off, these are all gonna be for 12 packs. So all these are basically are all around the same except for 2. The highest being High Noon at $27.99, premium package over here. So we'll see if it's worth it. Now, the cheapest is Natty. Natty is $12.99 for a 12 pack. Now, interesting enough, and then everything else is basically between, you can get on sale anywhere between 15 to 16. Normally they're like $18.99, but somewhere in that range, the mid-teen range, you're gonna find everything else for 12 packs basically. So we'll kind of have a visual and we'll move it around as the video goes. That's solely on price. But now, interesting enough, let's go into alcoholic level. Now this is also quite important because you want the best bang for your buck. You're drinking these not also just for the delicious flavor that they have, but more importantly, you're drinking it to get drunk. So, Now, you know, this might upset some people, but Natty is actually going to take the lead again with 6% alcohol, followed by Bud Light, which is 5%, tied with White Claw and Truly. Now, that's how that goes. Then we have Henry's in the back. Henry's are 4.2, and then 4.5 and 4.5 for the bon&viv and the high noon. So we're all over 4, but definitely Natty's gonna take the lead there. So how I'm gonna have it is, so we got Natty still in first place right there, okay? And then we have White True and Bud Light all tied in second, third, fourth, because they're all 5 and they're all around the same price. So before we even get into flavor, I'm just having this separated. Then we have bon&viv in 4th, and that is solely because it is the same price as everything else. Sometimes can be cheaper by like maybe $1, it seems, and it's 4.5. Now, I also have High Noon in last, just a little bit behind last. So right now, Henry's in last because it is 4.2, and it's the same price as everything else. And the only reason why it's like kind of neck and neck with High Noon is because High Noon, it's boasting this $27.99 for 12, yet it only has 4.5% alcohol. Now I know that alcohol is not everything, but when you're boasting a premium flavor, you may want to have a little more, bang for your buck. So Henry and Noon are kind of in last place. So now the next interesting facts are we're gonna go through sugars, calories, carbohydrates, all that fun jazz. So Natty Ice totes a 90, probably can't see that, a 90 calorie, 1 carb, 0 sugars. Now that is pretty good. And so we're gonna keep that right there. Now Truly boasts 1 gram of sugar and 100 calories. Interesting enough, the Bud Light boasts 100 calories and 1 gram of sugar, but has 2 grams of carbs. And if you know anything about carbs, if you don't burn them, it's basically just converting to fat. Carbs and sugars break down around the same way. So that's gonna drop Bud a little bit into 3rd. Now, since we're going there, we'll do White Claws. Now, White Claws has 2 carbs and 100 calories. Now, I think that's gonna bump Bud to 4th. True is gonna go to 3rd because Bud Light has total 3 grams of added extra sugar, 1 gram, and carbs 2, and White Claws only have 2 total, and they're all 100 calories. Now, Bon is right here, and it has 2 carbs and 90 calories, which for me, since the old price, is actually gonna bump it up to 3rd, even though it is technically healthier. It has 0.5 less percent alcohol, and so you're gonna have to drink 0.5 more to get to the same level as White Claw and Bud Light. Bud Light's just gonna stay in 4th because, it's just, it is what it is. Now, High Noon is just not doing a lot for itself because it boasts 100 calories, no added sugar, but 4 carbohydrates, the most out of everything. So that's gonna put it, again, in dead last. It is, and then Henry over here has 0 sugars and 88 calories. Now it is still only 4.2, but I think because it's a little less calories, 0 sugar, and I'm gonna put it slightly above Bud. So right now our rankings are, surprisingly, Natty's in front, then we got Truly, bon&viv, White Claw are tied in 3rd, Henry, Bud, and then High Noon is way in last place. I don't even think it has a chance to really come back. I think we should just drink. So I know what Truly and White Claws taste like, so I think I'm gonna do those last. I've never had any of these other seltzers. I'm really excited to try out Natty, and since it's in first place, I think we'll start off with a Natty Ice. So starting off, the smell smells pretty good. Now we like to keep it classy here at Big Potato Productions, so we're gonna have a spit cup. So first flavor. So initial flavor, it kind of tastes like wine. It has way more flavor than what I'm used to when I'm drinking White Claw and Truly. It's not honestly that great. It kind of tastes like malt liquor with like peach infused into it. So I had higher expectations for Natty, but it's not doing amazingness for me. But that might also be because it has 1 extra alcohol, as in 6 versus everything else is 5 and below. So now let's take a drink and drink. So it definitely is kind of a artificial peach flavor going on here. You know, I'm trying to get into beach mode, and it's just, you know, I'm leaning back, I'm thinking about all the hunks on the beach, all the babes, and this drink isn't really taking me there like maybe a Corona would. So let's try it one more time. Yeah, I'm not really in love with the flavor of this particular drink. So right now, I'm not feeling hot that Natty, even though it has the best value and caloric and alcoholic content, it just really isn't doing much. We're gonna go into High Noon, our most expensive. You know, we went from our shittiest, cheapest to our most expensive. And let's see if we can taste a $15 price difference. Cheers. Oh, delicious. Now, my taste buds are already liking this way better. It tastes like fresh juice. You really can taste the difference between artificial and fresh. I actually really enjoy this. I want to continue to drink. Now with the Natty, you know, if I'm trying to get hammered with the boys and like, you know, I want to pound some seltzer because I'm checking out my waistline, this is maybe like, you know, I have Leonardo DiCaprio coming over. Oh, let's get some High Noons. Anyways, let's try another sip. Extremely better. And just even look at the packaging. You know, we got a real pineapple versus like a kindergarten drawing of a peach and a pear, or a mango and a peach. This makes me feel like, you know, I'm on a beach. You know, I feel like I'm in Hawaii drinking some fresh pineapple and like life's good. So I'm really liking that. This is gonna be our other wall. I have High and then Natty below that. And I think that's gonna change, but as of now, that's what we have. So now we're gonna go onto Henry's. I'll try the peach mango and I'll try the pineapple. I wanna kind of compare, and this is peach mango and this is pineapple. So I'll drink the peach mango to compare to the Natural Light, and I'll do the pineapple with the Trulies to compare to the High Noon. So we have kind of a little bit of same flavor that they're going for. So this is Henry. This is in 3rd place right now, I believe. No, 4th. And here it is going in. So right away, maybe just peach mango is not a good flavor. It definitely it tastes more real, but the smell kind of smells like bad, like kind of throw-up-y. Medicine taste to it. And the aftertaste is not very good. It's kind of, I think what it is, maybe it's not the Natural Ice, because it tastes very similar. I think it might just be the peach mango combo. It is definitely a little better. Well, you know what? I think I might like actually the Natural a little more. This kind of smells like medicine, like powder medicine, and it doesn't really taste much better. It tastes a little more real, but it kind of tastes like the stems of the fruit, not necessarily like the good part. I'm actually gonna go, Henry is gonna be in 3rd, Truly pineapple. So this is gonna be kind of comparing to this. Personally, I really like Truly because it has 1 gram of sugar, no carbs, or it has 2 carbs, sorry, my mistake. But the 1 gram of sugar, and it tastes more to like what I like drinking, which is just vodka and seltzer with like a little fresh juice. With and these 2, White Claws and Truly, were kind of like the top. Like if you know seltzer, you probably know White Claw, and you probably know Truly. Those are like, in my opinion, they're the ones that were the first kind of pioneers of the seltzer world. Truly pineapple, hard seltzer.
Delicious.
It's better than the other ones. Now this has 5, and it definitely, you can taste the alcohol in it. It doesn't taste as bad as these 2. So it's definitely gonna be in 2nd, but coming from High Noon to this, like I much rather want a High Noon, and they're both pineapple. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna compare the High Noon, and then we'll move up. Ooh, so much seltzer, I'm burping. Call me the burpist. This week on the burpist. Kind of disappointed. I really had high hopes for Truly. The tropical pack isn't necessarily my favorite. I'm more of a grapefruit, their original pack, but they didn't have pineapple, and I was trying to keep this, for science, I was trying to do it the best. So anyways, yeah, like that is amazing. That is so good. But I will say, way less carbonation. These all have way more carbonation than this. So it makes it seem like it's literally just vodka and pineapple juice in a can. And it does say vodka and soda, everything else is seltzer. So maybe this shouldn't even belong. It's sparkling water, it's close enough. I'm gonna put Truly in second. Why don't we try out the Bud Light, since this has been a exciting release. I mean, they had the Super Bowl commercial. Post Malone was like, give me both. You know, singing the circle song. Circles, oh, you're driving me crazy. You know what I'm talking about. So anyways, he's a fan, and so if you like music, then you'll be a fan too, I guess, is basically what they're saying. So here's Bud Light. It is sitting second to last in carb facts and everything, because the Henry's was not good. Delicious. My spit cup's getting really filled up. Okay, so right away I did taste strawberry. It tasted a little fake, but interesting. It kind of just tastes like a hint of strawberry and then bubbles. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because again, if you're just trying to get drunk, right? This is you know, this is the way to go. It kind of tastes like a strawberritos, whatever that is. Strawmarita. I don't know. It kind of tastes like that. Oh man, that Henry. I'm gonna put the Bud fourth place, solely because it's kind of similar with the Natty Ice or Natural Light Seltzer, but that hits with 6, hits with 4.5. So you're getting 1.5 extra for that, and it's about the same shitty flavor. Bon&viv, cranberry flavor. Man, I'm just looking at all this seltzer, and I don't seem like I'm really impressed with any of them, except for the High Noon. I'm gonna have to drink it all. No, this says natural flavors, no gluten, no sugar. I don't really care for it too much. I'm not gonna lie. I will say, maybe just because the cranberry has a little more punch to this flavor, I really can't decide, so I'm gonna put Bon tied in fourth. It has a lot of similar caloric. You know what? I made a decision. Can't do any of this pussyfooting around. Bon&viv. Oh, this is gonna be in fourth indefinitely, or whatever the word is. Bud is gonna be fifth. Henry's gonna be sixth. Now, for the final beer. This is White Claw going in. The smell smells good. The black cherry. I'm not the biggest fan of black cherry flavor, but I will say the smell smells pretty good. Actually, is really good. This might be my favorite White Claw flavor, not gonna lie.
Black cherry. I'm not the biggest fan of black cherry flavor.
Wow, that is just so much better than all of these. But I will say this White Claw is better than this Natty. This particular, I know, is a very popular flavor. I mean, they have its own variety pack of just black cherry. Probably the best White Claw that I ever had. I'm also a little in the bag, I will admit. Not really, because I've only taken like sips of all these. My taste buds are a little overwhelmed, like I was worried in the beginning. And so now this White Claw probably tastes better than it actually is if I just drank it off first. But I will say, this High Noon is by far better than all these other ones, which is weird because if you look at these mappings, the High Noon was in last place for price and value and everything, but it's also the best tasting one. So for me, after I think and I finish and I ponder, and I will let you know.
Salamander.
Jesus Christ. Me blacked out.
Here, lift your sign and drink your beer. Ice, right here. Lift your sign and drink your beer.
When you say you
Drinks blue eyes that are bright as stars when they're shining on me. Drink, drink, drink. Your lips that are red and sweet. Drink.
deals at the bus stop. And the doctor just fast.
As the fruit on the tree, here's a hope that those bright eyes will shine. Lovingly, longingly, soon into
So.
mine.
Woo. Okay, so I am now in the bag. Just got this one. There's little dregs in these. I'll finish them up, but science prevails. I figured it out. I have on the list. This is my final thing. So how I ended up finishing this up is, let's just start from the last and go to the winner, okay? So I ranked Henry's last place. It just didn't do much for me. The flavor was kind of revolting. It was really hard to finish. Couldn't drink it. And, well, I mean, I drank it, but like, the lowest alcohol level, and it also tasted the shittiest, like, that really kind of messed with me. So, dead last. Sorry, Henry, I will not be purchasing you ever in the future. The next is Bon and Viv. Bon and Viv was decent. The cranberry was okay. What really put that one in fifth was because it had 2 grams of carbs, and it didn't taste that great. This had a little, like 110 less calories, but like, I mean, like, running around your house will burn 10 calories, you know what I mean? Though it tastes more real, and you know what? Bud Light is gonna actually go in fifth. The Bon and Viv, it tastes better. The Bud Light, it's good and it's fun. And if you're a Bud guy, getting Bud Seltzer would be good for the ladies and really anyone. Only women drink seltzer. But that's not true. Seltzer's pretty tasty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7. I thought I had 6 this whole time. So it's gonna be in fifth. Finish that up. The Bud Light, the reason why it is going to be a little bit behind is gonna be because it's 100 calories, it tastes a little artificial, and it's the same alcoholic level as Bon and Viv. It's a toss-up. You can get both, they're both good, but they're also the same price. So like, why not go Bon and Viv? See, the problem is Bud Light is it's punching up, right? It's playing in the level of like Henry's, White Claw, Truly, Bon and Viv. Like Natty Ice is smart, or Natty Seltzer. They dropped $2 to $3 lower than everyone. And also you can find Bon and Viv a little cheaper than the Bud Light one as of now. But so like, this is the same level as Truly and White Claw, and it just doesn't hit that flavor profile. It tastes a little fake. And so because of that, I guess I'm a little disappointed as a drinker. Like if Bud Light was like $13.99, it'd definitely be above Bon and Viv. Because it's not horrible, it's not bad. If it was at a party, I would drink it, but I would drink anything. So, 4th place, it's gonna be our friend High Noon. Now, High Noon, if you have the money, easily 1st place. Really good. I'm pretty in the bag, as you can tell. The reason why it's 4th and not higher is because $27 is really expensive. Tanamangu, and you're watching this, get the High Noon. Okay, in 3rd place, we have Natty Light. The reason why Natty Light is in 3rd place is because it is the king of both alcoholic level of 6% and carbohydrates and calories. It's 1 carb and 90 calories. It is by far the healthiest drink. That is 3 out of the 4. It didn't taste amazing, but it also didn't taste like fucking Henry's over here. So because of that, it's in the middle of the pack at 3. The only reason why it's above High Noon is because, I mean, come on. $15, like, I'm not gonna pay $15 more to get this. If I'm like kind of looking between the two, I'm gonna get 2 of these for the price of 1 of these, you know what I mean? I get 24 Natty Ices and save a few dollars than getting a 12-pack of this. If I'm having friends over, especially ones that I don't fucking care about, you're getting the Natty Ice seltzer. Oh, hey. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, go get yourself a Natty Ice and come on, let's go party.
Okay.
That's one of the highest quality for you.
This is really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm sure the passion fruit, the pineapple of the Henry's, way better. But you know, I'm not testing that. If you're going for best bang for your buck, it's Natty. It's $13, 6% per beer, 12 beers. I mean, you're getting more bang for your buck on the Natty Ice. I really do not like White Claw. And I think if I drank any other flavor of White Claw, it would be in with bon&viv. White Claw isn't that great, but it's better than all these other ones. Number 1 is Truly. Truly, for me, it tastes the best. It tastes the least artificial, the least sweet. See, for me, I don't like fake sugar. I don't like sweet drinks. For me, I like drinking normal drinks. And so when I get, you know, a drink of White Claw, I feel like it is sweet. But, you know, you find out that the reason why is because this is a derivative of sugar. It's sugar alcohol versus this is more of a natural alcohol. And so the sweetness comes from the fact that it's literally making alcohol from sugar. And that's why White Claws are a little more sweet. Now, I'm not saying it has more sugar, but it's the byproduct of sugar. This is what I would say. They're all relatively similar. As far as flavor goes, they're pretty similar. But these tasted real. So if one of these were on sale, I would choose those ones over the other. These two were the fakest tasting, and it kind of showed. Trulies are a little healthier for you. White Claws, a little less healthy for you, a little sweeter. So if you really don't like the taste of alcohol, I would go for White Claw. If you really don't mind the taste of alcohol, especially vodka, I would go for Truly. Overall, these are the ratings, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I know it was a little long. Hopefully I can make it short in the edit, but wait, what? It's like 9:30. Why is someone knocking on the door? Okay, 1 second. Oh, hello.
Hello, special delivery for an Evan. I'm just gonna put this right here. Yeah, have a cheerio. Have a good day.
Thank you for that. It's seems like a letter from Henry Seltzer. Well, forget what I said. Henry Seltzer, by far #1. It is the best seltzer out there, and you can bet your bottom dollar on it.
That's it for this video. Like,